Okay, so um, this deep dive, it's a wild one, like ripped from the headlines, but like actually true.
Oh, tell me it involves a hitting fortune or something. I'm always up for those.
Think bigger. Changpeng Zhao CZ, if you're hip to the crypto scene founder of Binance, did time.
No way. Seriously, I mean, I know the feds have been circling the crypto world, but
Oh,
wow.
yeah, for real.
Yeah.
And this isn't just some, like, slap on the wrist. The article you sent, it says CZ was literally the richest person on the planet to ever see the inside of a U.S. federal prison.
Okay, now that's got to be some kind of record, right?
Apparently, yeah. But get this, the sentence.
4 months.
4. Wait, wasn't the DOJ going for, like,
Like
years?
36 months was on the table, so yeah, not even close. All right, now you have my attention. Before we go full conspiracy theory, though, Binance basics, for our listeners who might not be crypto experts, what exactly do they do?
Right, so Binance, they're like the big leagues of cryptocurrency exchanges. Imagine your regular stock exchange, but instead of Apple stock, it's Bitcoin, Ethereum.
Okay, so basically where you go to play the crypto market. Got it.
Exactly. And when the guy running that gets slapped with anti-money laundering charges, whole industry takes notice.
Yeah, AML stuff is serious. Means they think Binance was letting dirty money flow through, right?
That's the gist, yeah. But hold on, it gets juicier. The DOJ tacked on unlicensed money transmitting charges too, and sanctions violations.
Whoa, okay, so not just sloppy bookkeeping then. This was deliberate.
Sounds like it. Which makes a whole 4-month sentence even weirder. The judge basically said there wasn't enough proof CZ knew about the illegal stuff going on.
Hmm. So a billionaire CEO is clueless about what's happening under his own nose. Possible, I guess, but
Yeah, it's a tough one to swallow.
yeah.
The financial side of this thing, it's almost comical. CZ gets fined 50 million bucks, right?
Pocket change for a guy like that, probably.
Right, but Binance itself, they're on the hook for $4.3 billion. Billion, with a B.
Ouch. Yeah, that's going to leave a mark, even for a company that size.
You'd think so, right?
Yeah.
But the article says CZ's personal wealth, like, didn't even flinch.
Hold on, really? So all that, and he's no worse for wear?
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Makes you wonder how much was actually HS money on the line.
Okay, so either Binance has some seriously creative accounting going on.
Or it was never really hey-ass money to lose in the first place. That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Yeah, and that's a whole other can of worms when it comes to regulation.
Speaking of which, the article says CZ is banned from managing Binance now.
Good. About time someone put their foot down.
Except he still owns a controlling share of the company.
Wait, seriously? That's like, what's the point then?
Right. Like, yeah, he's not CEO on paper, but if he still calls the shots behind the scenes.
It's all just a show then. And that makes me think this whole crypto space, it's the Wild West out there.
Totally. And what does that mean for all the everyday folks who bought into Bitcoin thinking it was the future?
Well, it could mean stricter regulations, more transparency, and frankly, it's about time.
Yeah, more oversight is probably a good thing, but is that enough? I mean, we've got this case, this crazy short sentence, questions about who knew what. Feels like a turning point for crypto as a whole.
Oh, absolutely. This could be the thing that forces everyone to grow up a little, you know?
Right. No more Wild West. Time to play by the rules. But what rules? And who's going to enforce them? And what about CZ? Where does he go from here?
Well, the article says he's a free man, did his time, paid the fines, at least officially, could be off to his next venture as we speak.
Which, knowing him, could be anything. But there's this other thing the article asks, and it's kind of been bugging me. So the article, it asks this question. If CZ was really in the dark about, like, any of this stuff happening at Binance, then who knew?
Yeah, good question. And I think it kind of points to a bigger issue here. Like, how much oversight is there really in the crypto world if something this big could slip through the cracks?
That's kind of scary when you think about it like that.
Absolutely. And I think that's why this whole CZ situation, it's a huge deal. Not just about him or Binance, but for the whole crypto space. A wake-up call, maybe?
So where do we go from here? What's the takeaway for everyone listening?
I think it comes down to this. Crypto, it's exciting. It's got all this potential to change things. But it's still kind of the Wild West out there, you know? We got to be asking tough questions, demanding more transparency.
Totally. Can't just blindly trust, right?
Right. Got to do your research, understand what you're investing in, and keep an eye on how this whole thing unfolds because it's far from over.
Well said. And hey, that's what we're all about here, right? Making sense of this crazy world one deep dive at a time.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Thanks for having me. Always a pleasure.
Thanks for joining us. Your insights are always spot on. And everyone listening, thanks for tuning in. Until next time, stay informed, stay curious,